Hey everyone, it's Friday, June 26th, and I'm doing my fourth video, so bear with me, please. Let's go to my holdings first, and I'm sharing here my journey. I'm not an investment advisor, um, so all this is just my journey. Don't copy what I do. Don't, I'm not recommending anything to anyone. So just before you buy any stock, please research what it is, do your due diligence, and talk to a professional if you don't have any experience. Because covered call ETFs are a lot more volatile than like regular traditional stocks. So with that said, let's get started. And as you can see, I don't do edits, so I do mistakes, and you guys are going to see them all. So bear with me, please, and thanks. First off, let's do biggie. My biggest position, Evolve product. It's an ultra yield. Not really happy with its performance. It's been really, the double-edged sword is really cutting deep, but it's still my biggest income provider. So I'm giving it some time to work its way out, I guess. Next position, very tiny one, HBTE harvest product. It's Bitcoin leaders. 3,300. I only got 200 shares of it, and so not very significant part of the portfolio. HHIS, my second biggest position, but it'll be my biggest by the end of next week. MSTE. What can we say about that? It's a wild roller coaster ride, and hey, I love rides, so I'm riding this one to the end. I believe in Bitcoin, as you can see. I'm a Michael Saylor copycat. I don't own very much Bitcoin. I do hold a tiny bit, and I don't show any thing that I have invested that is not a covered call ETF on my portfolio. So you won't see it here. You won't see any of my traditional stocks on here. So we'll go on with PLTE. It's Palantir by Harvest. It's been underperforming. I thought I caught the bottom, but obviously not. It's drops significantly since I bought it, probably $3 or $4 a share. But I always say, don't try to time the markets. Buy something you love and that you're not afraid to hold forever. So again, do your homework. Look at what you're buying. And then after Reddit, you have Reddit. So I have about 3,000 shares of Reddit. I bought it when it first came out. It dropped to about $9, and that's when I bought the initial. I think I had like 1,000 shares, and then when it dropped to like $4, I bought 2,000 more shares. And since then it's rebounded quite a bit, so I'm happy with that. Pays a really good dividend, so can't complain. And I ended up buying SpaceX, and it's like, oh, why didn't I wait? I should have listened to my I don't know, conservative side of my brain. I think it's gonna come back. You know, I'm not selling it. You know, I'm gonna probably buy more of it, if anything, because I don't bet against Elon Musk. Anybody who does is a fool, I think. And then my last position, YTSL. It's significant position. 2,000 shares of that. It's worth about $35,000 and pays a good dividend. So let's go to the dividends quickly, and we'll see that every single time that I've made a video, I've received dividends and bought. You know, like I don't spend, I don't take an income out of my portfolio. So 100% is reinvested, and so that is getting me higher monthly and higher yearly income month after month. You know, when I first started 9 months ago, I think it was around. Well, you know, I've been transitioning my growth fund into this fund, you know, in this type of investment. So I started at around 140 a year. And it's like, you know, it's like, I was amazed. It's like, holy mackerel, like, you know, this is insane amount of money, insane amount of income. And so I've just been taking some more and more every month. And then Tuesday, I'm getting the last of it. I'm going to be putting $200,000 into my income investing, and I know I will be putting a huge chunk of it into HHIS, so it'll be my top holding. Maybe not the biggest payer. I may not beat that 102,000 from Biggie, but I know if Biggie keeps losing value, I can't see them paying, you know, 62 cents a month of dividends. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So as you see, Biggie, $102,000 a year. HBTE, 960. HHIS, 59,000 a year. MSTE pays me 36,000 a year, and that's at the reduced 10%. You know, if it would, you know, it went from 15 to 10. You know, because of the huge pressure it has, and so, you know, it is what it is. So I'm not losing any sleep over it, as I said before. PLTE, 7,500, tiny position, pays a good dividend. Reddit pays me 7,200 a year. SpaceX, that's not correct. I don't know. Like Stock Events does not, doesn't have the correct dividend payment. You know, in my opinion, I think that's more like going to be $360 for the month. So then last but not least, again, YTSL, $14,400 a year. You know, so that's my portfolio. And next Tuesday and till the end of the week, I'll be investing, probably not all of the money at once. I'll probably do it in tranches, but since the tech industry has been beaten down so badly, I'm gonna probably put 50% of that money into the tech and NASDAQ funds. And then the other 100 I will be buying back into Utes. By Evolve, I'll be buying back more Bank and HYLD. I'm gonna probably, have them equally weighted. There's also HDIV. I really love it, but it's just running up, so I might hold off on buying that till I see it dip. But, like I said, I don't like trying to buy low. Like, it's a waste of time most of the time. So, but all that said, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. It would, be awesome if you would. Thanks. Have a great weekend and enjoy Canada Day, because I might not speak to you till after. Bye bye.